Hey everybody, JonseyG here. We're starting a brand new playthrough. It's called Minish Cap. And it's on the Nintendo Game Boy. But I've got the hookup on the GameCube. So, let's get started. Now you see I've got two names already done. Darius is the halfway point, and Viskin, as you can see, is endgame. They are for a quest that is totally annoying, and probably one of the most annoying quests of the series. So I will explain it as we go. But let's not worry about that now. Let's start off by naming ourselves. Who am I? Well, obviously, we all know. Meridia, the cat, wants to be a part of the whole process. Oh. I guess I can't put the G in there. Well, Jonesy's good enough. Jonesy will only be here for a short time, though. And the cutscene that we're watching right now, we're going to see this later on. So, I'm not going to narrate it right now. You can, and the pictures that you're seeing, some of them will be used for the thumbnails. So now you know where I got them. And here's another difference. Our character, Jonesy, lives with his grandfather. And Zelda, the Princess of Hyrule, is my best friend. So Zelda has snuck out of the castle, and I'm working with my grandfather, who's a blacksmith, and his name is Smith. And we're getting ready to go to a festival. Except, as in the real world, I'm trying to sleep. But because I live with someone else in this particular game, I can't get my beauty rest. And it takes me a lot longer than a backflip in real life to get out of bed. And because I live with Meridia, it's a lot slower. And this music is from Ocarina of Time originally. I just got my grandfather's sword, but it's not actually for me. I have to deliver it to the castle for the winner of the competition. That noise in the background is Meridia playing on her tower. Older adults, they always worry. And Zelda takes off. You need a lot of money early on, so you're going to see me breaking pots. Except right now, it doesn't seem like... Alright, let's go. Nah, one more time. Alright, 22, that'll have to do. I'm gonna need at least $100 before we go back to town for the second time. The first time, I don't need to worry about money, but the second time I will. So I'm going to be extra overly money worrying, as you will see. But the first time we go into town, let's just enjoy the show. The Picori are very interesting people. Since this is a huge festival, I'm going to talk to everybody. Because you only get to do this once in the game. I'm trying to make it so that you can read everything. Now, I tend to believe that adults go out of their way to tell kids that so that they would behave themselves. And then there are kids who try to act tougher than they really believe that they are. And that is not entirely true. He's mostly dressed in purple. This guy is going to move down one stall to right here, and this person you'll find is over here. Well, we're going to find that that particular person who won the tournament is a lot more than what he portrays himself out to be. And this guy, we're going to see him in a different way later. Well, kind of yes, kind of no. Alright, Zelda's got ADHD. Can't keep her attention for very long. And she's off again. Like I said, and Princess Zelda won a surprise. Us, because she's gonna give us something. No, it's not the heart. And it's not $200 either. Yeah, it's the shield. She wants the shield, but she doesn't want it for herself. She wants to give it to us. But because it's so tiny, it makes you wonder why she thinks it's perfect for us. Yeah, it is embarrassing because it's so tiny. These two people are going to be extremely important later. So I'm going to talk to them. Yeah, the Picori are supposed to be as small as an ant. And yeah. Right now, I have no clue. Because she's always in a hurry, she runs off ahead, and she's always getting into some kind of trouble. In this case, it's a Deku scrub. And she's wondering why she doesn't have any protection. Well, she gave the shield to me, so if she stops talking, I can do my job and protect her. It is sad, though. Every time this scrub talks, it spits nuts. So it was just trying to sell us something, but he hurt the princess. And don't worry, we'll see the scrub later. And yes, my character does not have a hat. Well, that'll be rectified later too. And a lot of the sound effects, like the yah and a lot of the rolling sound effects, are from Ocarina. Patho. And this is a guy we're gonna get to know very well. Vaati. See, I told you, mostly purple. To think things would go this well. The Picori blade and the bound chest, spoken of highly in lore. This chest must hold that which I seek. So I'll relieve you of its contents now. Do not interfere with me. As the victor, I have earned the right to approach the Picori blade. And I've been waiting for this moment. Who are you? Why are you doing this? The princess with the mystic aura. The power that was gifted to the people of Hyrule still flows within the veins of the ladies of the royal family. Interesting. If I leave you now, you'll only cause me trouble later. Ha! And that will never do. So to stone with you. All who stand in my way shall share this fate. Now, to find out what power awaits me in this chest. What? Empty? There was nothing in there but a rabble of monsters? What is the meaning of this? Well, I know what I'm after. The force is somewhere out there. I'm in no hurry. I can take my time searching for it. I like being evil sometimes. And I can't ever get out of bed that way. So now, let's go find out what's going on. Jonesy, you awake? You feeling all right? Stand at my side. The King of Hyrule is about to speak. It is all as you've all heard. A sorcerer named Vaati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her to stone. If we had the sacred Picori blade, we could have likely have broken the curse. But Vaati has shattered the blade. However, I have not given up hope. What do you know about the Picori? The Picori, not much beyond what the fairy tales have said. They're supposed to be very tiny, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, the ones from the fairy tales. But the Picori are no mere legend. They most certainly do exist. No one outside the royal family knows the truth about them. The Picori who forged the sacred blade live deep within Minish Woods. They should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword. Just for the record, people, I cannot do all the voices. I'll do the king, I'll do Smith, I love being evil, so I'll do Vaati. I'll occasionally do Zelda, which won't happen till the end of the game. Soldiers will not do. The Picori do not show themselves to anyone but children. Our soldiers could search for days and still find no sign of them. I see. If that's the case, then why not send JonseyG? If JonseyG has recovered, then yes, I would like to ask this of him. Please turn my precious Zelda back to normal. The Picori should know how to create a new sacred sword. It will be a dangerous journey now that those monsters have been freed. And here's a great thing to know about this game. You can tell who's talking by the fact that they're walking in place. Please take this sword with you, along with the broken Picori blade. And my grandfather's sword. Very well then. Send the soldiers to search for Vaati at once. Deep within the Minish Woods, you'll find a place called Deepwood Shrine. Once, humans and Picori shared that shrine as a meeting place. I think it would be best if you started your search there. Take this map with you. Oh, if you get lost on your way to the forest, be sure to check the map. I've marked the location of the forest for you. Good luck and be careful. And that's our destination. I am counting on you, JonseyG. Only you can break Vaati's curse and free Princess Zelda. And with that, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. JonseyG, peace out. We are back. JonseyG here, continuing our game of Minish Cap. As I left, we had just started the game and are now on our way to the Minish Woods. Because we have a sacred sword to fix. So let's get going. There is one more voice that I really want to do, but we haven't met that person yet. So I will do the King's voice. I will do Zelda's voice. And I will do another voice of someone we haven't met yet. And I will do Vaati's voice because it's fun doing evil voices. a minor bone of contention. We cannot break rocks with our sword as of yet. So you're gonna see me having to pick up rocks. And the reason you're gonna see me cutting grass is in the last video, I said that we were gonna need $100. Well, they're called rupees, but I call them dollars. We're gonna need at least $100 to go back into town and get something. We cannot go back into town right now because something happened with Vaati and the carpenters are in the way. And we cannot swim yet. That's not until later in the game. And we don't have bombs. So this is the only way we can go right now. If you need money, these guys are actually great to fight. These guys are wonderful to fight when you need money early on. And you're going to see me willingly fight them all the time. Because of the way they're wonderful to fight. You won't see me cutting grass as much later, but for right now, and this is something for later on. This is a bomb spot, but we don't have bombs. So tempting, yet we can't swim. But don't worry, we'll get it soon. It's not going to be in this video. But don't worry about it. And the fact that I just got hurt, I'm not worried about that either. This we can't do until much later either. You're going to find that a lot of the stuff that we're encountering now, we can't deal with until much later. So instead of getting frustrated, we are just going to deal with all these choo-choos and enjoy ourselves. I wonder what this is for. I'm just mimicking another YouTuber. She's Her name is Miss A, and she's quite hilarious and funny, and you guys should check her out. And speaking of checking out, help! Help me! Ow! Won't somebody stop them? Ow! Help! Somebody! Can't anybody hear me? Now this is a trap, because if you stand right here, you don't see it, but you need this heart piece. And this hole, and this hole, and that hole. You can't get there with this size. So let's go find out what that weird looking bird beak hat thing was. Hey kid, you there? Ow! Hey, don't just stand there, do something. Ow! What's wrong with you? Do you like watching me take this kind of abuse? Help me! Phew! Well done! That was close. Not that I couldn't do anything to handle myself. But that's beside the point. What in the world is a lone child doing so deep in the woods anyway? Oh, I see. The Picori, you say? And Vaati? Vaati's cursed someone? What? The Sacred Blade? Is that so? I see. You know, you and I have quite a lot in common. You see, I too am in a quest to break a curse of bodies. And you say that reforging the Sacred Blade can break his curse, huh? Well then, you have found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Oslo. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And now we have a potential new companion. Wait, I say. You walk so quickly. Too quickly, in fact. Can't you go any slower? Surely you've noticed I have no legs. Yeah, I've noticed. You look like a hat, buddy. A bird hat. Alright, take a good look at me. Do you really think I can walk that fast? You can't even walk, dude. If it's not one thing, it's another. You're a troublesome boy. That music was just so good. There, now you can't possibly leave me behind. My, it's quite comfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, really. And much easier on me. Yeah, of course, because I'm wearing you. Hey, quit your squirming. Can't you sit still? See? There. Yes, that's it. Much better. Now I suppose a boy like you still have much to learn about the world. If you ever need my insight, press select. I'll be happy to help. Such a hopeless child. Well, I guess I'm a comedian with Oslo. Hold on for a moment, my boy. We've stumbled across something quite important. The world of the Minish is very small. You're far too big to meet them now. Who are the Minish? Ah, yes, silly me. Allow me to explain. You humans call them Picori, but they refer to themselves as the Minish. Strange how, in the world of humans, only this forest has kept that name. Anyhow, deep in the forest, they built a tiny village where many people now live. But if we're to enter the village, then we have to make you a touch small first. Look at that! At first glance, it appears to be a mere stump, yes? But no! That stump is a portal used by people long ago to adjust their size. With my help, you can use it to shrink down the Minish size. Just stand on the stump and press R to shrink. To return to normal, stand next to the stump and press R. Get me up there and we'll give it a try. And now, as Lo gets to dance a bit, go into a mystical trance, and we shrink. Welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now, aren't you glad you saved me? No need to thank me, though. Portals that reduce your size are all around, in different shapes and sizes. If you want to return to normal, stand next to a portal and press R. But there is one thing you must know. Being Minish size is full of dangers. Mere puddles at your normal size are bottomless swamps to the Minish. As your companion, if anything bad happens to you, it happens to me too. So, proceed with caution, my lad, if not for your sake, then for my own. And as you can see, we are now the size of a pine cone, or even smaller. And as Lo stated, we can't swim. And where we could walk a little while ago, now we can't. And the reason I didn't move just now, there was a cat in my way, as you heard by the meow. See, that's a pine cone. We're a lot smaller than that. Leaves, pine cones, all of this stuff is huge compared to us. We're as small as gnats. It appears we have found the Minish village. There is a cat in our screen. Meridia just loves being a star. And right now it's like I'm speaking Japanese. I don't even know this language. I gather it's been quite some time since I last saw a human. What's that? You didn't understand what they were saying just now? Ah, yes, that was the language of the Minish. It's a little different from the dialect I am most familiar with. I'm afraid I didn't catch most of what they said myself. But perhaps there is someone here who understands your language. We should look around. And indeed we shall. and you can chop at these, what I call grapes, and get some money out of them. We'll be back on this ramp in a little while. But there is something we need to get over here. See that dock over there on the far side to the right? As we got another heart piece. We can't do that yet, because we can't swim. But don't worry, we will. I told you we were going back there. These plants are going to be for a thing called picolite, which we'll find later. And my language nut is dancing. Oh, Jonesy, this must be the jabbernut that the story told you about. Well, you'd better eat it if you plan on making any progress at all. We picked up the jabbernut, and we're about to eat it so we can understand the language of the Minish. I will try to do an elder voice. Kinstones are going to be one of the biggest things in this game, which is why one of the reasons I have 2 names already done. Because you need a lot of kinstones. You need a lot of kinstones for this game. And quite frankly, some of them are in crazy places at crazy times. And there are a couple of quests, I'm going to tell you right now, a couple of quests you just don't want to deal with, and I've already done them with the other names, so I will point them out as we go. Alright, I'm going to try to do the Elder's voice. I don't know how you guys are going to like my voices, but I'm going to do my best to make them as enjoyable as possible. You're going to love my body voice. I already know that for a fact. But, well, this is going to take a lot. Here we go. Oh, you speak our language? It's been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our tongue. We have little to offer you in these woods, but please enjoy your stay. Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. My name's Eslo. This child is JonseyG. We need to break a curse that has been cast on the Princess of Hyrule. To do so, we'll need to reforge the broken Vaati blade. Ah, yes. And you've come here now hoping to have that blade reforged. Well, if that's what you're after, you'll need 4 mystic elements. These elements are the crystalline forms of the energies of this world. Only by infusing the blade with these energies can a new blade be reforged. Here, give me your map. I can mark where these elements can be found. And with that, we have our quests. The earth element can be found in a shrine to the north of Vistari's Abbey. Speak with Vistari. He will show you the path to the shrine's entrance. Go with caution. Evil creatures have completely made their home in our shrine. Return to me at once after you have found the earth element. So that's where we're going now. I'm gonna try to cut one more. Didn't really need it, but whatever.